Oh, we ain't got theme music or nothing like that or whatnot. And I hate the fact that am I off center? Ty, you don't have any camera work going on or whatnot. You said your hair
You
went,
good?
but
You
I'm here.
good?
Like, am I off center? So I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back. I guess it's back now because it'll be the second time that we doing this. This is Mr. Know It All Knows. Dot 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 dot. And today I know a little bit more funny. First episode was with my man Mel Harris. Shout out to Mel Harris. Much love. Thank you. Thank you for all that you do. And we'll talk about the Podcast Link live show in a minute. But I'm waiting on my special guest. She had to make a quick run, so she's running a little late. So I've decided to invite the Wizard of Oz,
Oh my God.
the voice, if you may,
Oh
the
Lord.
curator of
The
all curators.
curator of all
Once
curators.
again, you've seen her on Barcast. You've seen her on the Mr. Know It All podcast. You've seen her at Podcast Link Live show coming to a city near you. Definitely. Give it up for Taya Moore. Wait till I'm able to start adding sound effects to all this. But for right now, I'm just clapping my hands regularly or whatnot. How I look? Do I look strange? Am I off center?
No, you're fine.
All right. I just want to know.
You look,
Yeah, man.
you look fine.
So before I start the official show, and Red Snapper will let us know when she's ready to come in and whatnot because we got a lot to talk about. Talking to Ty for a second. So, what do we want to mention
Yes.
first? What do we want to mention first? What do we want to talk
First, we
about?
want to talk about Podcast Link Live Show. It
Well,
was your new favorite word, vibes.
vibes.
Shout out
Vibes.
to everybody
Yes.
who was a part of Podcast Link Live Show.
How about that?
Dana, Star, Britt, Sunny, Hype, yourself,
I mean, yeah, I was here.
Tone, and Nah, comedian Mel Harris,
Nope.
DJ, what, Dougie P?
Dougie P. MC
Uncut,
Dougie P.
MC Dougie P.
Yes. MC Dougie.
Uncut,
That's what
that
he called
reminds
him.
me of the dude from Everybody Loves Raymond. Anyway,
You know
Uncut.
what? It could be a play on words. You could have did it on purpose. Who knows?
Maybe.
Shout
Shout out to the best top flight security in the world, Uncut Security.
Uncut Security. Vibes. Exactly. Them niggas was there. Like, they're there. Like, to the point where it's like, it wasn't even a long show or a long duration of things that was going on. Them niggas switched shifts, had a different nigga out there, and then we left what?
Like
we left
6:50.
Yeah, 50 minutes after doors closing, and I'm still helping the DJ get a couple things up. But when we was leaving, the DJ was still there, and there was still security in the building. Man, give me a shout out to them, man. Shout out to them.
Because they said they want to do a security podcast. I'm a curator. I can do a podcast about anything. So, we might have to do that. Might have to have them on, talk to them about security how they got started and all that. You know what I mean?
And that'll be the one to hit too. The security.
I'm sure they got some stories. I know they definitely got some security stories.
Call that shit top flight. Top flight security in the world, Craig. Oh man, seriously. But that was
the one boy was more like Damon from Friday After Next.
Nah, both them niggas, those some husky niggas. I was like, God damn, like, you know, when you get this nigga that works security, sometimes you ain't sure if the job gonna get done, if it's necessary. Nah, both these niggas look like, nah, we do this on a regular. And we just hoping a nigga get out of line. Scoop him up, boom, slam him real quick. You know what I mean? Disarmed, get out. You know.
Also, shout out to Simply Nishay. Sold out Simply Nishay.
I don't even like going live, always going to like reminisce about things that I talked about on the pod because I recorded yesterday. And I'm still pissed off about missing my Oreo dirt cake thing. You know what I'm saying? And then Hype, eating his shit. And he's just like, yeah, I told you to get one. Nigga, shit. I'm not familiar with the processes. I'm trying to work work the stage, work behind the scenes, do all the extra shit. direct and all of that, and still I wanted some cake. Pause.
Well,
Yeah,
the
vibe.
next event,
The next event, exactly,
next event
exactly.
we're gonna call, sold out Simply Nashay, so she can sell out again. That's her name now. Sold out Simply Nashay.
Man, shout out to her. Shout out to her in every way possible. Every way possible.
And Munch's Wrist Sugar was also a vendor. Shout out to them.
Yes. Yeah. Wait, who?
Munchie's Wrist Sugar.
Okay. Okay.
With the beads, the
Oh,
bracelets.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, shout out to them. Yep. They did a good, it was a good look over there too. What was the food vendor's name? Do you remember?
Your Dakwa Catering.
Okay. Shout out to her. Definitely. And she did her thing too or whatnot. She had potato salad. I didn't know she had potato salad and seafood salad.
Oh, I didn't know because all I had was a hot dog and hamburger. So,
Mm.
the curator was busy and I didn't really want to eat. But anyway, enough about podcast link live show.
Yeah. You had to be there. And you'll see it. Oh, yeah.
Tell about it soon.
Absolutely, because it definitely was recorded. It is definitely being whipped up in a special batter in order to be displayed to the world. It might not be on your regular platforms, but we'll be talking about that later on. We got some other things that we're cooking up, so we're gonna be right back at you. Like we're not taking time off. That's a no. So we are, Podcast Link Live will be coming your direction very, very soon. Good luck.
All right. So now I got a topic for you, right? Have you heard, all these people that are mad about Simone Biles giving her husband Jonathan Owens the gold medal after she won? Right. What do you think that's about? I know what it's about. I want to hear what you think it's about. Shout out to Sports for You because I talked about this on there.
Nah, I think it's hate. Honestly, I think it's hate.
Why?
Bitches be bitter.
Oh my God.
But I'm sorry, man. Do I need to find a more polite way to say that?
Yes, please.
Jealousy just runs rampant everywhere you go.
I need a more in-depth explanation because
right.
that's a given right there. But yeah, let's explain it a little more.
The problem with having an understanding about how somebody's relationship works is you actually have to be in one yourself in order to kind of, recognize that maybe that is what it is. Like you can't be hating on people's shit when that's their shit. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Like, so why are you upset that she allowed him to wear her gold medals? That's like if he win the Super Bowl, Packers gonna be pretty good this year. He win the Super Bowl. Yeah, they ain't gonna do that. But I'm just saying, let's just say this happenstance, it happens, and he wins MVP. You know what I'm saying? That she's carrying his MVP trophy, or she's on the float and she's carrying the Lombardi trophy. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to her about that. Can I be honest with you? Can I say something?
I asked you to.
Mm-hmm. This is the reason why we got a problem. It's only a select few women that need to be mingling in sports and things of that sort. I think that your unicornism, Ty, you need to keep it to yourself. You don't need to share this shit with nobody else. I think that's the problem. The problem is that everybody wants to be, now that sports is a thing, these girls is jumping from behind, you know what I'm saying, from the salon counters, screaming at the top of their lungs some injustice because they feel like they're a part of this situation. Nobody thought of nothing about nothing when it came down to who was a 5-star athlete and what they was doing in their personal life until Taylor Swift, you know what I'm saying, started mingling around with Travis Kelce. Real rap. Like, so now
I'm hoping they break up before the football season.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
Like when I'm watching football, I don't want to see Taylor Swift. I don't want to hear about Taylor Swift. Like, it's like, I don't what's next, Barbie? Like, enough.
Yes.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. I agree. I agree with what you're saying. At the end of the day, though, it's still not going to be a situation that we can control. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing that we can do about that because the world gonna do what the world want to do. But I just think that a lot of times we gotta stop letting people infiltrate what this shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like, mind your business. So what? So what
Right.
that she allowed him to do that?
Yeah.
So
I
what?
agree.
Like, what does it matter in the greater scheme of things? So yeah, I think chicks is bitter, and I think that sooner or later, you know, the rooster shall. What is it? How does saying go? The chicken shall come home to roost, or the rooster shall come home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
something like that. Some shit. Whatever they.
okay, so maybe you're just not abreast of this situation at the root, right?
Okay.
A lot of black women have an issue with Jonathan Owens because of the statement that he made on a podcast earlier this year, I believe it
The
was.
pivot
The
when he
pivot. Thank
when
you.
he said that he was the prize.
Did he say prize or catch? Because I keep forgetting which one.
Um,
I think he might have said catch,
maybe
right?
catch, maybe catch.
So here's the thing. He also said that when he was on this dating app, let's
Okay.
keep the context. He's on this
Mm,
dating app,
right.
and he said he didn't know who she was when he saw her on his dating app, right? So that was the first thing he said. And then he also said that he thought that he was the catch, right? So that's
Mhm.
one and two. Number one, these women don't believe that you didn't know who she was, right?
Okay.
And it's quite possible because everybody doesn't watch the Olympics and everybody definitely doesn't watch gymnastics. And we're talking about years ago,
And you
right?
know what? I not until right now or until this season I realized how many other channels and how many other things it is to watch around the Olympics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know
Like,
what I mean? Like real
it's
rap.
very
Like it
much. I
is.
mean,
There's other shit you can be doing.
this man was heavily involved in football. Who says
Right.
he sat down at the TV and watched on the Olympics? I don't think she had on her profile that she was an Olympian. It just probably
No,
said
definitely not.
Simone
Definitely not. Yeah.
22,
Yep.
whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Yep.
And so here's the big discrepancy that I seem to have with a lot of people about whether a man should refer to himself as the catch or the prize, right? And I say it's nothing wrong with it. Now let's think about this, right?
Right.
You
Right.
meet a man and he's dating 5 women when you meet him. Do
Yes.
you not think that he think he's the catch?
Oh, he's absolutely the catch.
So what's wrong with him? So what's the difference if he says it versus you knowing it because he's telling you he's dating 5 women in addition to you?
Just add that to another list of things that men are not allowed to do.
Right, but here's now I'm gonna tell you this, as you
Mhm.
say, unicornism, right?
Right.
I don't want anybody who doesn't think he's a catch or the prize because that's where insecurity comes in at. Like you gotta know if you get with somebody who's already like I'm this, I'm that. It's not saying that you're not. It's saying that they think highly of themselves, which is what you would want somebody to do. Because
I agree
then,
with
yeah,
that.
there won't be a whole lot of insecurities. It won't be a oh you're better than me or you got more than me. And it's like nah, I don't care what you got. I'm
Mm.
him. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
saying I'm him is not saying you're not her, right? And I think that's the problem. I think that a lot of women think if a man says he's the catch, it automatically means he think he's above her or he's more valuable than she is. No, he
Right.
can think that he's valuable and think that she's valuable at the same time. That's
Right.
where the
Right.
trauma response is coming at. Y'all hear these words and you're automatically triggered when that's not what that means at all. This man was going to the NFL and he knew he was going to the NFL. He's absolutely a catch. This man has no children. He's absolutely a catch. This man is handsome. He's absolutely a catch. So what are we talking about?
I mean, I'm
Why
not
would he
mad at
not
nothing.
think he's a catch
I'm
or
not mad at
prize,
nothing you
whatever?
saying. Yeah. Well, I honestly think that just goes to show you can't win for losing and you can't lose for winning. You know what I mean? You gotta give grace to everybody because of what they decide to do in their relationship, and she is happy. So
He's happy.
far be it for me or anybody else to tell her that the way that she's thinking about shit ain't correct.
Listen, they are
You know what I mean?
relationship goals. You want to know why?
I hate that. Please stop that. I don't.
Everybody,
I don't.
no,
I
no,
don't like
not
relationships.
them. Listen,
Right.
see,
Right.
you cut me off before I
Sorry.
even speak.
I apologize. I apologize.
Not
Good.
them personally,
Right.
because I
Right.
only know what I see from them. I'm talking about what's displayed from them. A
Okay.
husband and wife
Right.
supporting each other
Okay.
every single time.
I
He
agree with
got
that.
the, somebody was telling me about the Hard Knocks where he literally was like in the middle of a camp or something and went to go watch, like he couldn't miss it. Like he went to go, he wasn't there in person because he had training camp, but he went to go watch her,
Mm-hmm.
um, in the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
This man supports this woman crazy. This woman supports this man crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would anybody have anything? Like, the only thing negative y'all can find is what this man thought about himself before he even met this woman that he married. That he married.
The-
Married. This ain't his baby mama. This ain't his girlfriend. This ain't his side chick. This is his wife. What are we talking about?
But this is the reason.
Y'all act like the gold medals wasn't going home with both of them. They live in the same house.
But this is the reason why. This is the reason why we're in the place that we are today as a society. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why everybody is going to defend them in their own at the bottom line. Because when you get down to brass tacks and whatnot, this has more to do with the way that black women feel about black men. I keep saying this again and again and again because it's the truth. It's just so much the Civil War, and I know you talk about, you got a T-shirt coming out that that's basically
No, it's
saying that
out. It's out. Black men
I'm
versus
sorry,
black
it's
women
out.
equals draw.
I apologize.
Thank you.
That's saying, what is it, black woman, black man, what is it, versus, and then it says
Black men versus black
black
women
woman,
equals
right?
draw.
Equals
Yeah.
draw. I
Meaning
respect that.
neither side
Neither
wins.
side wins. I get it. But what I do also
And they
understand,
drawing when they battling.
yeah, that too. But that's what I'm saying.
I
Like
just made that up.
no, I get it. I got you. I got you. Double entendre. I get it. Don't ask
Hmm.
you why. You know what I mean? But I it's never going to be a thing. It's never going to not be a thing though. Because the problem is that people don't have any solutions for anything. They're just always pointing their finger at what the fuck they think it is. They are upset. People are upset for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Like when you talk about like incels, I can understand why incels is if somebody would call me involuntarily celibate, I would have a problem with that too. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. And then there's an expectation put on people. You know what I mean? Like put on each other from each other. And the funniest thing about it is most of the people don't even be involved. Like I've
Nope.
never seen anything like that. Like how are you single in the motherfucker, but you come with a whole list full of expectations. I was watching the
Cause you got time on your hands.
yeah, I was watching the yeah, that's true. That's got a whole lot of damn time on your hands. I was
Yeah, I
watching
know. I
the
know.
balloon pop joint. Yeah, I'm saying I was watching it is the latest episode, but it was like I really don't too much watch the dudes. You know what I mean? Like with the girl, I watched the one guy with a bunch of girls. But I just so happened to stumble across this joint and I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm starting to see the issue. The issue is that the women come out and most of them are pretty, really, really, really pretty girls. And I see how they streamline the just the automatic tension between them. Like you'll have like two guys there that are like all the guys are built different because you'll probably find more women that are willing to go on the show than men. So the guys are kind of built different to the point where it's like you'll have one guy that's saying to himself, "Oh, I'm a career driven guy." The other one is a God fearing guy. The other one might be of foreign descent. It might be something going on with that, and all of a sudden she's asking these questions and picking it. You always got one or two guys that are down on themselves because they know they feel like they lack what society feels like they should have today.
Hmm.
What I mean by that is one guy, say, well, I'm not rich, and the other guy will say, well, I'm a short guy. The other thing, I'm starting to see that we're perpetuating these stereotypes in order for it to be a thing. You know what I
Is
mean?
it a
Like
stereotype or is it preference? Cause I'm popping the balloon on the short guy too.
why?
I don't like short men.
Okay, and but wait
Just
a minute,
don't. That's the thing for
hold
me.
on.
It's uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable look. I don't like it. I don't want to look like twins, Danny DeVito or Arnold Schwarzenegger. Is that okay?
It's, what the hell, man? Because I don't know. I don't really know. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to
But that's
say?
why I don't like it.
But all right, here's the thing. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a huge question. Right. Back in the day, we used to have a thing where there used to be. I think Red Snapperrr is on her way on.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna have to continue this at another time. Should we?
We can finish it real quick. Go ahead.
All right. Red Snapper, hold on 1 second, sweetheart. I'll be with you in a
No, she
second.
can join the conversation.
Oh, she wants to join. You want her to join the conversation before we even start?
Real quick, and then I'll exit. I'm curious.
I'm about to say, can she hear? I think her camera and her what you call it is off.
No, listen, my camera off because I'm go ahead. Y'all can finish. Let me.
All right, go ahead. All right, fix yourself up. Do what you said. We were just in the middle of a conversation real quick.
You gotta properly introduce me.
Oh yeah, I definitely will. We will do that in 3. Matter of fact.
All
right, let me know when you're ready to be introduced.
All right.
All right, I got you.
Hey, sweetheart. Whoever's talking, I'm sorry.
That's Ty. That's my social media manager. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna listen. I can hear y'all, but I'm gonna turn off my mic for 1 second.
Okay, right. Got you. So, what was I talking about? You was talking about the
I said I don't like short men. I don't want to look like Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger twins.
But what if that's your true love?
It's not.
No, don't stop.
It's not. It's not.
Why? Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Why do you say that?
Because I won't even get to know somebody that's short to even find out if that's my true love.
So somebody approached you that's 5'6".
I'm good. That's too short.
Why is this a thing?
Because it's always been a thing since I was younger. I can tell who hasn't read a Fresh Cappuccino Sugar. I mean, it's a whole thing in there about why I don't like short men. Okay.
All right. Besides that, though, let's scrap that, put that to the side for a second and whatnot, because obviously there is an issue that needs to be delved deeper into. But my thing is always like,
no, it's not an issue. It's my preference for my reasons. I don't like short men.
Everything is attached to an issue, Taya. You know this.
Most women don't like short men, to be honest.
That's nasty. That's nasty, and you shouldn't say that anymore.
It's the truth.
That's prejudice too.
I want to be able to look up to somebody. If I can look down at them.
But everybody's not blessed to be that person.
Well, I have to find one.
Wait a minute, real quick. I like short men.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, you can pick them up.
I don't want to pick nobody up.
And you can get your coochie ate while still standing up.
Oh shit, he did that.
All right, I'm turning off my mic. Oh my God.
Yo, but
you know, somebody short told me that before, though. They said, well, we laying down, we're the same size. I said, well,
exactly. But my thing is always, but you're not always laying down. That's a whole different thing.
Exactly. I'm not always laying down. I'm standing up more than I'm laying down. I don't want to be looking down at somebody like they're my child. Like every time I love Kevin Hart to death, but his wife, I don't understand. Like I just couldn't do it.
You understand? You come on.
I don't even care if it's Kevin Hart. Like I just couldn't do it. Like
wait. First and foremost, it's Kevin Hart, and even if you didn't understand, you understand. If you understand,
I don't know, man.
So, Ty,
to be continued on the next.
Yeah. We will talk about this at a later date and whatnot. That's something that needs to be, put in. And here's another thing. Y'all perpetuating that situation and you pass it down to short girls too. And that was another thing. They've been killing this short girl more than there whatnot because the dude that she was trying to talk to, she told him he was too short. The nigga was 6 feet. Guess how tall she was?
Oh, no, that's not
5 feet. She was 5 feet tall, Taya.
That's not too short.
That's what I'm saying. It's
but a lot of short women do like really tall men. I just told you. A lot of women do not like short men. It is what it is.
It's not a short man. Like if you short, you can't say short. There's no pride in being the tallest. No, I can't say that we on live, but yeah, I mean, like you can't
I
be
have
the.
had people not want to date me because I was too tall. You know, somebody actually
I
said
told you.
I like to be able to put my arm down around a girl's shoulder and not up.
I
So we
told
all
you there's.
have what we have,
That's
you
a
know.
part of
Then
the
somebody will
issue.
pop the balloon on me because I'm tall. It
See,
is what it is.
it's a part of the
We all
issue, and
have a
that's the reason why I
preference.
said it's always an issue to even to a preference. There's always an issue to it.
No, this is what I want. Peace.
All right, Taya. I will holler at you later. Thank you for joining and killing some
Yes.
time before we get this show started.
All
Thank you
right. Peace.
kindly. I appreciate it.
You're
Oh, your
welcome.
camera's on.
My camera is not on. Don't play with me. Bye.
Oh man. I don't know if Red Snapper's ready. Oh, here she is.
Okay.
Here she is. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, there she is.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, well, let me introduce you properly. All right. So, this young lady here, I'm glad I ran into you the other night. It's
Yeah.
a good look. And the reason why is because I had been seeing advertisements for this thing that you were a part of. And I'm like, damn, that's kind of a good look or whatnot. And I'm actually cool with some of your castmates. They were on a podcast. Shout out to the Talk Heavy podcast. They were on there probably about a week ago. And I'm looking and I'm like, oh wow, that looks like a vibe or whatnot. So I would like to introduce to everybody young lady, comedian extraordinaire, and one of the stars of the upcoming film. It's called Y'all Drawing, right?
Yes, that's correct. And thank you for having me on the show.
Give it up for Red Snapper. I didn't what you call it. I'm sorry.
So
I
now
gotta add
let me
sound effects and shit like
myself.
that.
So you already know. Everybody that do know me or don't know me, you
Right.
already know my proper introduction. I am Red Snapper,
Yeah.
Queen of Philly, the Madam of Comedy, and
Hey.
Queen of Hip Hop Comedy. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying?
Hey. I like that. Hey.
But that's a long ass shit to remember. Ain't nobody gonna remember that shit. Well,
Listen.
you know, I know you. If I would have texted to you before,
Right.
it would have been like, nigga, when you. But I ain't feel like doing all that. I said, I'm so used to. I'm so used to it, and I actually like announcing myself for some reason.
Right. Right.
But it is
You
good
should.
when somebody else. Do, I never had the proper because I got so many titles. So
Right.
some people be like the Queen of Philly. Some people be like the Madam of Comedy. Some people remember Philly's Queen of Hip Hop Comedy. So either
Ooh.
way, either one of those, you cool with it. You good.
Right. Right. Right.
But
Okay.
I'm all yours for 1 hour.
Absolutely. Well, listen, I want to first and foremost congratulate you. This would be now. This is the second time that I've seen. I don't know how many other films that you've done. This is the second time that I've seen you a part of a feature film, and this is actually a big deal coming up and whatnot because what I'm seeing this is going to be in theaters.
Yeah.
So that's a wave right there, and it's some really notable people that's actually going to be in this thing. I saw Mona, Don't Call Me White Girl, is a part of it. Who else was in it? Who else is in it? That's
Let me first
run me down some other stars that you star in it in it with.
Yeah,
Please do.
for sure, because that's the whole thing. So let me start off by saying thank you for having me on.
You're welcome.
And I want to give a big shout out to the directors of the film.
Okay.
All drawn. Shout out to Boom and Filthy Rich.
Shout out to them brothers, yeah.
The project is like I'm literally just like you ever been so excited? I was just on. It's funny. I was just on live with De Niro, Boone and Filthy Rich last night on the gram, and
okay.
Like, what I mentioned, and I'm gonna mention it again. You ever be because I'm a real grateful person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I believe in showing gratitude, all that.
Absolutely.
But, damn, I lost my thought. But what I was going to say was, I'm just happy about it and so excited that I'm calm.
There you go. Yeah, I like that.
What I was getting.
Yeah, that's the best way to be.
It's because I'm not like big headed. I'm not like the type that you know what I'm saying. It's like
yeah,
okay, because I know certain stuff that I spoke yonders of years ago,
Right.
You start to see it happen because,
Mm.
like, I believe in the law of attraction at the end of the day. So
Ooh, talk about it.
these are moments that's happening now that I
Mm.
spoke about since I ever touched a fucking microphone.
That's vibes. I like that. I like that.
So it's
Yeah.
like, and people really like the power of the tongue.
Yeah.
I was telling them, I believe in the law of attraction. I do.
Yeah, absolutely. Affirmations, things of that sort. Things that are,
You gotta
yeah.
speak your mantras. You gotta.
Speak it into existence.
People don't believe it, but if you really believe it, like you can look into the mirror, like I do it. You
Yeah.
got you control what type of day you're gonna have.
Ooh.
You gotta
Yeah.
talk. You gotta speak it. The moment you
Yeah.
get your eyes open, you
Right.
thank
Right.
God. You
Mm-hmm.
thank God that you're able and all this other stuff. But you
Yeah.
still speak on what type of day you're gonna have. What type of day
Mm.
you're gonna have.
Right.
Something that's way beyond. Yeah, you gotta think like that. So I
Love
believe
that.
in that strongly.
Yeah.
I be praying like God, I'm gonna wake up one day, I'm gonna be like 100 pounds smaller. Then I said, wait a minute, let me be careful because if I wake up and all of a sudden 100 pounds fucking smaller,
Yeah.
I'm sick. So let me say my, you know, I speak to
Right.
myself. I speak. I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna just
Yeah.
take this out the diet. I'm gonna do this.
Right.
Not
Right.
wake
Right.
up 100 pounds smaller, cause nigga. I'm like, well, damn, did I wake up at KNA? What is going on?
I
Okay.
wake up 100 pounds small. I'm missing something. Who the fuck is my left leg?
You got something that means something going on that
Show
is
what up, good brother.
but
Yeah.
but either way, salute to them. It was a I felt honored being a part of the project um of y'all drawing. It was a wonderful experience, I must say.
Yeah.
And I had fun filming and being around like a slew of comedians. It's something that I
Yeah.
knew, it's something that I didn't know. It's some that knew me.
Right.
I didn't know them. But
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
ooh, the majority of them I did know, but
Right.
some I really didn't. And it's funny because the behind the scenes shit is crazy. Like
I know it is. I know
and
it's a wave. I already know it's vibes behind the scene.
so
I can just imagine.
it's just like I don't know. The movie making a movie was a fucking movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we got a slew of hilarious people in the film. I can name a few. I can't name everybody because shit I can't
Right.
remember.
Right.
But
Right.
we definitely got Molly Cobain in there.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Shout out to Molly Cobain. Yeah. Yeah.
and like you mentioned, don't white
Rumble
girl.
me, D-Cad. Yeah, rumble me. That
That was
Molly.
my first time meeting. Don't call. See this. That was part. That's why I enjoyed the experience.
Right, right.
Um, because that was my first time meeting. Don't call me white girl.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Personality remind me of mine. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Even more like God damn, because she was
Shout
like,
out to Mona. Shout out to Mona. That's a vibe. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and so like I said, we got Marley, we got Don't Call Me White Girl,
Mm-hmm.
we got Rizzy, we got this the guy. There's another guy. I think his name Tay Two, Tay something Tay something. But me and him, we wound up doing a comical battle rap. This is some behind the scenes shit.
That's what's
Um,
up. Yeah, yeah. I like
uh, uh, shit. We got Driz, we got
that.
Kaka, we got God damn it, what's that other dude name? He got like 1 million followers. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
I can't think of his damn name. Oh man, no, they really put some good people in this film that is really talented. And oh they got
Hey,
darn,
Dana. Mm-hmm.
it's okay. Oh shit. Wait a minute. I know I'm really like because I'm just excited and it's like it's about to be Friday.
That
They got Jew what's his name? Juju. Ah
Juju.
shit. Now
I
it's
probably would have to, knowing me, I'd have to see as soon as I see a picture of the person, then I'll
um
be like, okay, then
Honey
I
Buck,
will.
Honey Buck. They got Dom Dukes in there. They got
What's the boy? What's the boy name that do? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He got the smooth smoker joint. Yeah, what's his name?
the video.
Southside Jew is the boy that you talk about.
Southside
Yeah,
Jew.
Yeah.
God damn it, why can't we now? I'm
Thanks,
upset.
Nina.
Yeah, it was the liquor.
Well, why you think of the rest of them and whatnot? What I want
get back into it because it'll come to me.
Yeah. No. Look, just what you do when they pop in your mind, just shout them out. Cause this we here to celebrate what you got going on and whatnot. So as soon as you think of it, just shout them out or whatnot. I'm gonna run some questions down for you. The first thing I do want to ask you though is that what made you get into comedy, like from the beginning?
Well, I think what it was, before the comedy, because
Right.
I never, this was never something that I ever thought about pursuing, to be honest. I
Really?
guess I'm just naturally funny, but I used to do, um, I'm gonna give you a little history. I used to rap and do poetry.
Me too. I used to
And
rap. Yeah, thing.
I did like little open mics hosting it for my
Yeah.
ex-husband. Shout out to him. Shout out to my ex-husband King Fives because he the one that helped me discover who I was or what talents that I had that I didn't know.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
always pay him homage.
Oh, that's what's up. That's good. That's a wave right there. I like that.
I'm a real one. Like
That mean you like the nigga. That's what it is. Y'all, you still like him.
that means no, I love him. We not married
Oh,
no more. But
huh?
that's the father. We was
Right.
together for a long time and we was married for like 9 years. But
Yeah.
15, so him being business savvy
Right.
and building his brand, and I'm happen to be there as far as when it was the rapping and the clothing line.
Mm-hmm.
I was like a lot of voice that I did not know, and because how that voice came about, because back, and I'm talking about way back in the day in my early 20s, everybody come over, we got the little studio, little, what we had going on is the artists they come over record whatever,
Right. Right.
I'm cooking, we all
Mm,
whatever, and I'm
yeah.
cussing everybody the fuck out just because I was aggressive.
Right. Right.
So this is a funny thing. This is a good story
Right.
because um I was aggressive, and
Mm-hmm.
one day he told me, he said, "You need to take that aggression and turn it into rap." I was like,
Mm.
"I don't know how to rap." I said, "I just do poetry, and
Right.
and
Right.
he's like, if you can do poetry, you can rap." I was like, it made sense.
Right.
So
Right.
I said, okay, because he was like, you need to use that energy.
Mm-hmm.
And then my
Mm-hmm.
first rap name was Verbal Assassin.
Oh shit! Oh, whoa! Time out. We ain't gonna just go glaze over the rap names. So if you calling yourself Verbal Assassin,
That was
that
my
means
first.
so you was a lyrical miracle type rapper then.
Yes, and I learned from the best, which was him. And I called
Oh
myself
shit!
The reason why I picked Verbal Assassin, or maybe he picked that name for me, shit, as a bait, it's
Right,
because I was known for, cussing people all the way the fuck out.
right.
So, so it makes sense to make that my rap name if I decided
Give
to.
me, give me 4 bars. Give
Wait a
me
minute, we're
four.
gonna get into it. Let me
All
finish.
right, all
The
right.
story.
Because yeah, I mean, I need that.
I'm giving you my story.
I got you. I got you.
You getting it? So,
Right.
um, I wrote my first rap, and it wasn't certified, and
Uh-huh.
I felt so disrespected because I read it. He took the paper and balled it up and threw it on the floor, and I was like, "Oh." He was like, "No, like, want some try again because
Ooh, wow.
this is King Fives Entertainment. We not
Uh-huh.
doing that, but we both the same sign. We both Virgos, so Virgos are very honest.
It's Virgos. Yes, y'all are. Yes, y'all are.
So I can't get mad. I can handle
Uh,
criticism. One thing about me, even though I'm aggressive, whatever,
mhm.
and known for what I used, I can handle criticism because I knew it. But
Right.
I went back the next fucking day. I wrote some shit, and
Hmm.
I got that. So that's when I knew. So I did that. Now the comedy. So
Right.
when I was hosting the open mics and all that, they thought, for some reason back then, they thought I was a comedian when I was just hosting it, the things.
Mm.
So, and I was against it. I was like, I ain't no fucking clown. I ain't no comedian. I fucking spit. Like, cause I was in my bag. I was young. I was in my early 20s. I was in
Right.
my 20s.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, I ain't no fucking comedian. Fucking like you being disrespectful.
Right, right, right.
But I didn't know. Listen, I was young. I was wild.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was a compliment while I was hosting.
Okay.
Because I used to come, yo. So I didn't know this basically. So certain people that went on the open mic, I say whatever the fuck I'm saying after they went. I mean, I
Right.
would still encourage them. Like I would joke and say whatever, but I would never tell a joke. But it's just like for instance, this one guy that went on,
Mm-hmm.
um, he was a big dude, like Grimace type time.
Yeah.
And for real, you
Good.
want this hour or no? I'm giving it to you.
Right, right,
So
right.
after he went on, I don't know what the fuck possessed me, but I was being honest. I was
Yeah.
like, nigga, yeah, you was funny. I said, to be honest, I said, man, you could never fuck.
Oh.
And everybody died. That was way before comedy came. I'm, I'm gonna lead you into it.
Right,
They was, but I was for real. But
right.
I'm just like, I really spoke how I felt. Like, nigga, that was I. Like, you was funny, but me, you fat. Like, but what made it funny because I was always fat. So,
Uh,
oh, I'm quick to call another fat bitch a fat bitch real quick.
listen, listen, listen.
Oh,
I've had to deal with it all my life. You know what I'm saying? I've found my skin to be pleasant to be in and whatnot.
but
You know what I
they
mean?
used
I'm
to
good.
they used to think I was a comedian. So, fast forward, I want to pay homage to comedian Top Flight. That's my brother. He is the one that gave me my first opportunity as being a comedian.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do it after a while, but I was like, I wasn't sure because I'm like, I don't know how to tell jokes. Like, I don't tell like I ain't got no knock knock jokes, but I just tell it like it is. Like I guess it's
Mm-hmm.
the way I talk or the way I explain stories. And
Yeah.
um, I have grown throughout the years. I figured out like I'm an improver, and I learned from the OGs in the comedy game. That's a plus. That's
Yeah.
amazing being an improver.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
Top Flight, salute to him always for
Right.
the first opportunity to perform at one of his shows, and
Right.
I had like 3 or 5 minutes, and I was nervous. I had Eminem. I was really nervous because I was like, I don't know what to say. Like, what do I say? I don't know how to make people laugh. I just know how to. I just speak what's on my
Yeah.
mind.
Right.
He's
Right.
That's exactly what you do.
Mm.
You tell your story. He said, life.
Mm.
And I speak this to everybody. Life, you turn what's going on in life into comedy. You talk
Right.
about your shit. You talk your shit. So honestly, when I
Mm.
see myself on a flyer for comedy, I,
Right.
I was just like, oh my God, because I was going to bitch out. I was going to bitch out because that's how nervous I was. I was going to be like, oh, bro, I was going to make up some type of, but something said, no, fuck it, you
So
know?
how did it go? How so your
It
first
went
time in the stage?
well. Like,
Really?
so I was so nervous. And I spoke, when I went up there, I introduced myself. And,
Right.
um, and the next line, I think it's a vague memory, but I remember saying, listen, I'm new. This is my first time on stage as a comedian. I don't know what the fuck to say to y'all. What I'm supposed to fucking make y'all to fucking laugh?
Nah.
But
Right.
I was feeling groovy too.
Right. Oh, all right. Yeah, I know that helps. Yeah.
I bust like a 4.5 minute nut, and I ain't get no crookeds, and I got laughs.
Vibes.
So they laughed at that. They laughed because I said, "What the fuck I'm supposed to do? Make y'all laugh?"
Right. Right.
I started
Yeah.
off sweet. I think I started off sweet, and then I snapped without knowing that I snapped. And it was like, "Oh shit!" Like the crowd. I learned through the years, the
Uh-huh.
crowd like you coming at them.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine that because it make
I
them
was
feel like
all
a
like,
part of the show.
"New." I mean, not speaking sweet. I was like, "Hey, I'm new. You know,
Yeah.
And I was like, then this kicked in. And I
Yeah.
was like, what the fuck I supposed to do? Make y'all laugh? Like the fuck? Like I could care.
So wait a minute. So you saying so because I noticed that you use that word intentionally. You said snapped. Now, does that have something to do with the name Red Snapper?
Yes, yes, it
Okay.
does. Because when I was talking about when I used to rap, my first name was Verbal Assassin.
Right.
Then my name was Napoleon. So when I was rapping and doing the music, I had a whole CD. I was selling on my truck and everything. It's crazy.
Oh shit, vibes. Yeah,
Oh,
listen.
it was
I ain't
fun.
mad at
It
that.
was
I know
cool.
what that's about. Listen, I
But I
trust
never
me, I
wanted
know.
to pursue it. And I
Right,
did artist development. Like I did a lot,
right.
learning some shit through him. So, it, like I said, I did not know, So when I was those names, Verbal Sass and Napoleon,
Right.
um, that's when I was in the mode. That's when the Beanie Siegel mode. Everybody they used to call me the cross between Beanie Siegel and SB
Oh, okay.
because I was aggressive
Right,
naturally. So
right.
my raps was like crazy.
Yeah.
Like I remember just going in places and just, but I only did it because I guess I was the only female out of the crew, and it was like fuck it, all right, I'm riding, like I'm a rap, shit, fuck it. But
Yeah.
I knew it was something more that I wanted,
Right.
especially I got discovered with the comedy, the Red Snapper name.
Mm-hmm.
That came up because I wanted, because I made so much music, it was some aggressive music
Right.
to do something that's well presentable on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, I was checking myself out one day, no bullshit.
Oh
And
shit. Right.
I said, okay, I'm known for, the aggressiveness. I'm
Uh-huh.
looking at my skin tone.
Uh-huh.
My favorite color is red.
Right.
I said, I said, Red Snapper.
Vibes. I
I
like that.
said, fuck. I said, yo,
Yeah.
all right, I know I had the alter egos thing. I said, no, Red Snapper.
Hmm.
I made a decision that was going to be my final name, no matter what direction I went as far as entertainment.
Hmm.
And it fit me. Now, mind you, I'm way younger. When I gave myself that name because of my personality,
Right.
and not just because of my personality, as certain stuff that are, but. So, and that's why
Yeah,
people get that name
listen.
confused. That's why they get their name confused. I'm gonna get to
Right.
that.
Okay.
I also felt like it makes sense. I'm
Right.
snapping. My favorite color red,
Uh-huh.
and I wanted to, the Napoleon, I mean, verbal assassin was tough, but
Right.
you have
Mm-hmm.
to remember I'm 45 years old, so
No.
talking
Listen,
about
I
when,
know exactly what you listen.
yeah,
You
so it was like,
you come from the cloth of, you know what I mean, of the hip hop
yeah,
where I can identify with, you know
but
what I
this is
mean?
why I host and I can host. I'm a chameleon. I can host a slew of any type of anything
Mm-hmm.
because I have grew to everything that I said
Mm-hmm.
and that I felt and I knew that I can do what I wanted to do. And after a while with the comedy, doing shows, my bro put me on this wing. He put me on. But I was like, okay, I want to do more than just stand up. Like,
Right.
I want to act. I want to have my talk show. And even 14 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
speaking of talk show, the Chubby Chasers Live, I used to just be out South Street because, asking people random questions about big girls. So it's just like, and
Is now is that still available? Is that still available online on
yes,
YouTube? Stuff like that?
on my YouTube channel is plenty of
Yeah,
episodes of Chubby Chasers Live.
I gotta see
From
that.
when I did it in my house, from when
Right.
Chuck's Alibi. Shout out to Chuck's Alibi, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Chucks and Chuck's Alibi, man. I
I
know
love
them too.
shout out
Yeah,
to
that's real
Tasha,
shit. Mhm.
Ada, fucking Dave, all the staff, all my baby fathers that's there, like, for real. All the securities. That's like,
All of them.
yeah, just everybody because
Right.
I conducted my season 4 last year there.
Oh, okay.
And I
Okay.
presented my 45th birthday bash with
Yeah.
And then season 4 at Chuck's. I did, I think 8 or 9 months straight, like every Tuesday.
Yeah.
My interviews at Chuck's Alibi.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Season 5
So
was the
into that though, let me ask you a question because I want to keep it moving along, but I definitely want to ask you a couple questions that kind of coincide with themselves or whatnot too. And these is strictly about comedy and just being on stage and you know what I mean and practicing the craft itself. Give me your best moment and your worst moment in comedy thus far. Start off with whichever one you want to. You want to go bad first and then go to good. You want to go good and bad, whatever one you want to. Just let me know.
yeah, I don't know, cause all right, so all right, one of my best moments that I can say
Mm-hmm.
was the first time I did like 18 or 19 minutes. Cause when you first start out, like it's like an exercise. You got to build yourself up, like you build up your muscles.
Right, right.
And the first time that I did like at least it wasn't quite 20 minutes, like 18
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
minutes, but I killed it straight through. But I never unkilled it straight through. Like I was so used to doing 5 minutes. Then 5 minutes grew into 10 minutes. Then
Right.
grew into 15.
Hmm.
So one particular show, I said I'm gonna do 20,
Hmm.
and I was close, but a lot of people that I rocked with, that I grew up with, came out that night,
Mm-hmm.
and I told myself, I said, "Bitch, you gonna kill that shit. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care. Like but I was so nervous.
Right,
I
right,
was so, like people never believed how nervous I was
right, right.
for a show before
Mm-hmm.
hosting the shows,
Yeah.
regardless of what position I play.
Right, right.
I'm so nervous because I want to do a good job. I want to put smiles on people's faces.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I want the
Mm-hmm.
show and everybody else to film. I want to do great,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
also have an understanding. Like shit, hey, if you fuck up, you fuck up. So that was a good moment that I had as far as doing comedy when I
Right, right.
was just doing stand up.
Okay.
Another moment when I was just doing stand up that was like bad. I can't
Yeah.
think of one, to be honest, because I never got
Nothing ever went left. No heckler, somebody that was
oh
acting stupid.
well all right, so it was a heckler,
Yeah.
but they was heckling and disrespecting the other comedians before it was
Oh, wow.
and I ain't like it.
Ah, got you.
I ain't like
Got
it. So when I went up there, I said, well, y'all not gonna fucking heckle me. I said something like, cause I'll do a motherfucking cartwheel and fuck somebody up or drop kick you off the stage.
you.
But the heckler
Right,
that
right.
was trying to be smart, he was an asshole. And I ain't like how he was treating I ain't like it. And then there was a female too in the crowd. Like they was like I didn't like it. So when it's my turn, it was like, oh, I basically was letting them that y'all not gonna do that to me at
Yeah.
the end of the day. But they started wanting they was like, oh yeah, because you were actually funny. I still didn't like that. Don't do that because it takes a lot of heart for people to get on that stage
Mm-hmm.
and go in front of and Philly is listen, if you can make it in Philly.
You
I
know what
know
I can I say something real quick just to lighten the portion of it up, especially with hecklers, right? I don't think hecklers get hit. That's how I feel. You can't regularly get your genitals massaged by somebody's mouth and be upset when you go to a comedy show. You just can't.
I didn't understand.
That's
Don't
not like to me that because I already know what the problem be. Like if it's a nigga, look at the nigga anytime you see him, you be like, okay,
slide
I get
your
it. Like I get it. I appreciate that. Like I get it and I understand when a nigga do it. When a woman do it, just look at her. Sometime it be because all right. So I did stand up one time, right? I did it one time, little 5 minutes. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? I had fun. I would probably try it again. I don't know if I have the concentration to keep going with it, But what I do know is that there was a heckler in the crowd.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, she looked like Florida Evans. But that was, I don't know if that particular reason was the reason why she was mad. I just know for a fact that she was upset. And the comedian that was headlining tore her ass apart.
Wait a minute, but did you? She was.
She didn't heckle me.
So why you ain't come the fuck back at her?
She didn't heckle me.
Oh, who did she heckle?
She was heckling. No. So what it was is, first and foremost, she fucked up because she was saying little shit the entire time, and you can hear it like in between it, but she wasn't really heckling anybody per se.
She
So
wanted to be. She wanted attention.
yes, that's what it was. Why do they do that?
Yeah. See,
But no, I know why they do that.
see, if I was there,
Yeah.
I'm be like, oh yeah, this bitch want attention.
Yeah.
Give you some, and I would.
And she definitely ain't getting no head if you get, you know what I'm saying? If you,
Wait a minute, tell me what she looked like. What did she look like?
I said, yeah, it's about a touch of, it was like a Florida Evans with a little bit of a but she had like the Queen Latifah Jones. So she was I would call her Kingla Evans.
You fucking burnt out New Jack City. Listen. Yeah, you. No, that was Joe. You should have bid it on that John.
I wish I would, at that moment, like if it was me on stage, that's the one thing. So I had 5 minutes written. But
If you was trying to focus, I know.
Yeah, my first time. I'm nervous as a hooker in church. Like, I don't fucking know. I just want to get it off and pause. You know what I'm saying? I just was trying to figure out what was what. And if I would have known that was going to happen, then I would have tried to preemptively, kind of do that or whatnot.
So wait a minute. So my thing is, all right, when you did the comedy thing, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, you're the one that's in your family that's either the life of the party, or make everybody laugh. And I'm quite sure, if I'm not mistaken, you probably grew up in a family where everybody, when y'all get together, everybody be bidding, right?
We bid
So why
like
the
the
fuck you ain't
whole
use that?
family. Yes, we do.
So
Yeah.
why you ain't use that, bro?
Listen, I didn't have to, because shout out to Two Stack. She went up there. She tore her ass up. You know what I'm saying? Tore her ass apart or whatnot. So
Don't
that
moving the camera just because.
no, I can respect it. I respect it. You
Go ahead.
know.
I'm here. I'm still listening.
No, but so hold up. I'm gonna ask you something else real quick though, because I do want to get back to some of these questions or whatnot, because we're having a good time here.
Yeah.
So when you take me back to when you was talking about that you do more improving than anything. Do you do more improv than actually writing jokes, or do you write jokes with the intention of improv?
Right. So writing jokes,
Yeah.
compared to remembering them.
Right.
Robin. Okay. So yes, I do write down my material. Anything that comes to my mind, it can be a conversation. It can be I can be in my zone.
Right.
I write it. Yes, I do write. I did my sets. I had my sets mapped out, and I would practice. I would do it. They never come out how I practice it.
Yeah.
They never come out how I've written it down.
Right.
So my thing was that's how. So that's what made me discover that I guess I'm an improver, because the moment my brain went blank,
Right.
I did me. I did me.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
I spoke to my mind until the shit came back.
Right.
I would remix it. Nothing is never told the same. And
Got you.
what came back wasn't even in the order how I wanted it to go down. But it's still worked.
Right. So the way that you see it, so you saying that you kind of go off of feeling the way that you attack a particular joke. So you got the skeleton of the joke already ready.
Say a joke. It's more so. I call it storytelling.
Okay. All right.
But with a little enhancement on shrooms.
Got you.
But it's more so, okay, a lot of comedians, like, you got the dark comedy, you got the the raw, you got the
Mm-hmm.
political type of comedians.
Right, right,
I do a little mix of whatever, depends on the crowd.
right, right,
Gotta feel
right.
the crowd out. You dig what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, that's true.
And because everything ain't for everybody.
So who was your
And
inspiration and as
but
far as
once I got
comedian
into it,
side?
like I said, comedy was never
Yeah, yeah.
so
Right.
my inspiration, the person that put me on was Top Flight because I
Damn.
gotta, yeah, because I gotta salute him, give him his flowers because he seen something in me that I didn't see in my, like I said, my ex-husband seen
Yeah.
something in me that I didn't see as far as with the rapping. Like I believe, everything is already pre-written, so it's like
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of energy.
Okay. And that's, you know what? I like that because there are two different types of, like, even when I think about that in you know, as far as any type of entertainment. Um, Probably except acting, but acting in that way though too, like the freelance entertainment business, the rappers, the comedians, the podcasters, these type of people, a lot of them have a reference, like a point into which that they start with. They see somebody and I'm not going to say particularly emulate them. What I'm going to say is that they'll say to themselves, okay, I'm studying that position. The But you do have certain people that don't really pay attention so much to the art of what's going on. They utilize just the basis of what they know and make it their own. So is that what you're telling me? You do more of like, all right, you know what? I know what's going on. I know how to construct my 15-20 minute set. I know the way that I wanted to come off, and I know that I can improv. So therefore, if it's necessary, then I'll convert and then I'll adjust or pivot.
Exactly, and then you
Okay.
already know your power. You, if you, because I'm a writer too. Like I said,
Right.
I used to do poetry and rap.
Right.
So when
Right.
you, so that's another plus. When you
Right. Right.
a writer, and I
Mm-hmm.
wrote, nobody never wrote my raps, my poetry, or nothing. I did. You must
Vibes.
have the power with that pen,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, even with the on the comedy aspect, I
Mm-hmm.
knew I wrote through at least three different options to shut it the fuck down because I knew and I was confident. Like, all right, I'm gonna say this for last.
Right. I like that. I like that. I like that. Cause it's almost like
Like, if any fucking thing,
yeah,
if it get crickets, if it get quiet, which that time
right.
I never experienced that, but people have did, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I may have experienced maybe one, two where it got quiet for like
No
1 minute.
no booze or anything.
No, no, I never experienced that.
Right, right.
I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I experienced
Mm-hmm.
maybe one or two quiet, like a little quiet, but more so. I don't know, cause I always I know I just bring it back.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what I'm
adjustments. You're adjusting on the
and
fly.
I'm thinking so quick. And again, I'm a Virgo, so it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I know it don't work. Oh, and then you know what pissed me off? After you do something, you know how you think of other ways that you could have said it,
Right.
or something else that you could have said instead, and
Yeah.
then brung that.
Yeah.
But like I said, I didn't. I never experienced that, and
Mm-hmm.
I always predicted, hey, if I did ever experience crickets or a boo or whatever that the, that people went through,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cuss them out and be like, well, fuck y'all then. Now and then I'm gonna go with the flow. Now
Right, right.
other people where they really drain the crowd. Like if you, my thing is this: I
Mm-hmm.
don't like to be embarrassed.
Okay.
If I can't bring it back,
Right.
and it's time is ticking. Every second, every minute is really
Right.
important when you
Mm-hmm.
on set. That
Right.
ain't no joke. That stage is, yeah. You
Yeah.
cannot play with that. You
Right.
know what I'm
Right.
saying? sometimes you got to know when to shut it down.
Ooh.
You got
Okay.
to know, be like, hey, y'all, that's my time.
Right. Right. Right.
And you
Hmm.
want to catch it while they fucking laughing and walk the fuck off to drop the mic.
Mm. Vibes.
Yeah,
Vibes.
so
Yeah. No. No. It
it's
seems
about,
like
it's about, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no. 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 Because I was just gonna say it just seems like you have the way that you approach things and the way that you talk about things. It seems like you bring a lot of structure to the way that you even attack everything that you want to be, want to do in comedy or whatnot. Like it lends itself to some sort of structure that is going to help you, especially down a long road, because it'll be different, in every situation to be different. But if you keep implementing the foundation of what you put in place, it'll keep rocking. I mean, it just sounds like you got it though. It sounds like you got it
It
and you
sounds like, and I thank you. You know what? It's hard for me to get flowers to say. It's hard for me to receive flowers.
oh
And the
you
crazy thing
got
is,
to.
so this is it's funny.
Right.
Um, when I was on live with the Black De Niro, shout salute to him.
Mm.
Um,
Salute to them. Mm.
with Boone and Filthy Rich,
Right.
they was I like I'm a big observer. They was giving me my flowers, especially like even before I joined, and they mentioned my name. When Black De Niro was like, "Oh snap, that's my baby," like I was cheesing, like, "Oh, because I'm humble."
Right,
But
right.
it's like when other people, because I'm so used to giving, and I have
Right.
my own platform, so
Yeah.
I'm literally giving people their flowers. I'm
Right.
even in real fucking life before all this shit. I am
Right.
a person that I'm just like that. I'm a lover.
Hmm.
Now I used to be a motherfucking fighter and a lover, but I calmed down the fighting to become more of a
Right.
because I
Right.
discovered the queen that I am. I
Mm.
discovered, and I don't like to say it, but people keep telling me, and you know shit, but you don't. Like I said, I'm not big at it. A lot of people like Snap, you don't realize the power that you have. You don't realize when you walk in a room how
Right.
it shifts.
Yeah.
I didn't had OGs and like, and I be like, for real?
Yeah.
Because when I walk in, I'm chilling. Like, I don't
Right.
walk in like, oh, I'm big time. You
Right.
know
Right.
who I am.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like,
Right.
I
Right.
listen, man. We are Homo sapiens. At the end of the day, we bleed the same blood, bro.
I agree. I
So
agree.
at the end of the day,
Yeah.
um, I'm more so grateful that I'm doing something that's actually making me happy.
Right.
Laughter is therapeutic, and
Very much so. Very
like
much so.
you put a smile on somebody's face today, that's fine. And I'm not the type to try to keep up with the Joneses. I'm not
Mm.
no clicks. I'm not in none of that shit. I just
Right.
know me, and I built a brand for myself. You
Vibes.
give love,
Yeah.
to receive love.
Right.
You know what I'm
Vibes. I like that.
point out when it's different or when it turned different. But
Mm.
it's like you just keep going. And it can be
Mhm.
irking sometimes, but it's like when you know that you are really gifted and
Yeah.
you are patient. I'm very patient.
Right.
I don't like the rush. I feel
Mm.
like if it's rushing, or if I'm
Yeah.
trying to keep up with everybody, or try to, it's not organic. That means who is I'm doing this for? Is I'm doing it for y'all? Is I'm
Mhm.
doing it to catch up, or because I want to compare or some competition? No, I
Right.
did
Right.
it for me and for
Mm.
the people that make. I didn't have people come up to me for me just hosting. I be
Right.
with those adults, but it's because I come with a lot. But I didn't have people come up to me like, I haven't laughed in 2 months since my mom died or
Mm.
since my sister died. And I'm like, oh shit, they be like, no, no, no. I needed that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I had somebody to try to hire me.
Mhm.
Turned it down. Because I had somebody that tried to hire me to do comedy at a repass.
I had a feeling that you was going to say that when you started mentioning. You said I had and I was like, she's about to say something about a wake or a repass. That's crazy.
And I'm like, cause now,
Would you do that though? Would you ever do, let's
well,
say
well, I had the opportunity to do it, but I turned it down.
somebody give you a millie, would you tell jokes? I'm
Fuck
talking
that,
about,
I'm gonna bust on that dead
yeah,
motherfucker.
or at the funeral, would you tell a joke or two at the funeral? Just at the service,
Okay,
people just crying.
first of all, it's gonna be a contract. My,
Right.
these people reach out to me. So you follow me enough to know
Right.
that I'm a raw comedian.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
sometimes, you know, I ain't got no breaks.
Oh shit.
Now, so I was like, are you sure? Cause see, my mind is just, all right, you know what? Let me be quiet. I said
I
it
mean,
first.
because your dark humor, and I can understand that, because dark humor is dark humor or whatnot. And I'm like, I got one more
Look
question
at
before we
Dave
get into our next segment and whatnot, because with that, this is going the last part gonna go kind of quick. But I could just keep imagining you talking about doing it at a repass or whatnot. That did you see the movie the Tyler Perry Divorce in the Black? So there's a scene.
No, I didn't see it yet. And I see
All
a
right.
lot of his movies. But go ahead.
All right, I didn't want to tell you about it, but there's a scene in the beginning and whatnot, and it heavily involves a funeral, and it's really dark. But
What
I
you
can,
mean when the mom told them to carry the boy out the joint? Oh
yes,
yeah, I did see that. Fuck.
yeah.
Little
So
joint for bacon good.
right, yes,
Okay.
that's it.
Yo,
Yeah, that shit was crazy,
I
right?
played that fucking part too.
Now, can you imagine just telling jokes right there? Don't drop his ass. I'm sorry. See, that's my dark humor. I'm sorry. Maybe because she was mad as hell. I mean, the mom who looked like Monique from
I'm gonna talk
Precious
to you
in
about
that scene and whatnot, but it was crazy.
all right, hold that thought. Don't lose it. Don't lose
Got you. Yeah.
it. I had something in mind months and months and months ago.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna talk to you offline about that
Okay.
as far as movies.
Uh-oh.
I think it would be great because our connection, you see how you see how, yeah, we're gonna talk about it offline.
Yeah, we'll talk about it offline. Listen,
About,
absolutely. But what I want to do is
but yeah,
real
that
quick.
scene was crazy.
Is wow. Wow. Um, your ultimate goals with this. Where do you want to take your comedy, your acting, your talents in general, everything that you've bottled up and have begun to present to the world? Where do you want that ceiling to be?
I wanted to be at my when it comes to my pinnacle, but
Mhm.
with all the perks except anything negative. I don't want to be involved in no type of cults or anything
Right.
um that will that's something that's against my grain to
Mm.
get me there because I do have dignity
Right.
at the end of the day.
Right.
And if I cannot be myself and I can't do it. So my ultimate goal is to be myself.
Right.
Of course, grow more in the business is being more business minded and savvy in this business because Lord Jesus, if you
Mm.
don't on the business side, if you don't know, even if you got somebody that's handling that, you
Right.
still want to learn because obviously they skilled, but you want to make sure that you know too, because
Mm.
anything can happen and anybody can switch up. Meaning
Mm.
that you just got to know your shit,
Yeah.
okay? And
Yeah.
so as far as me and my goal, I know I'm going to soar. I know I'm going to excel all the way up there, and I want to like eventually give back. I definitely want to give back. See, for this is not about the fame
Right.
and the money. Yeah, it would come.
Mm.
Yes, we all do need money. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
It's my spirit. I
Mm.
was blessed with gifts,
Hmm.
and God is keeping me alive and keeping me functional enough to give it all I got as long as I'm breathing. And as long as I can do that, I'm satisfied wherever it takes me.
I like that. I really like. I like that.
That's my
Yeah.
answer for that. But I do see, I have visuals. I
Yeah.
see. That's why I call my show Trouble Chasers Live
Right.
talk show. I don't call it a podcast. And
Mm-hmm.
podcast and talk show is still like the same, but I want my own talk show with the studio, the live. But that's why for Chubby Chasers Live, see, people was invited to come as
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
audience because you got to keep doing it. You got to keep doing it. I don't give a fuck. It sounds that 3 people showed up, but just for the audience, not
That-
just the people that I'm interviewing. That was
right.
dope to me.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
damn, y'all came out after work, whatever the fuck. Sometimes I had groups of people that come up to Chuck's
Mm.
just to witness.
Vibes. I like
Nah,
that.
because
Mm-hmm.
my vision is to have all that. My vision is to walk in that motherfucking shit. Like I want my M&M's red, bitch. Like not like that, but just really at the live audience, the night show, fuck,
Mm-hmm.
something on a major platform, and not just that.
Mm-hmm.
I already know my calling is coming, and as long as I obey,
Mm-hmm.
because we getting put through these tests.
Yeah.
Oh God, but I
Mm-hmm.
gotta stay sturdy with it, and I gotta, okay, don't get that energy. Give the energy to your craft. Give the energy to that blueprint that you already started. Go back to that.
Right.
Stay focused.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Absolutely.
I'm at with it now,
Yeah.
fuck followers, all that stuff. It's meant where is it at? And I see myself being so successful. I see myself being so overly financially satisfied that I can help other people. I
I
can
like that.
do things that will help our community, to help these kids, to help adults that, that's maybe, I ain't gonna talk about drugs and stuff, but something that I can give back. Because I
Mm-hmm.
know it's hard out here. I'm in the midst of the struggle too. So I wanna I'm gonna leave my grandkids. I wanna break a generational curse in my family.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Right.
And I'm gonna get what I get out of it. I don't like to say get paid, but more so doing whatever the fuck I wanna do and how I wanna do it, and still be successful off of it. With success comes stress, but it depends on what you let it to do.
Right.
But I really want to break that curse,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to give. I'm a giver. I'm a giver.
Right.
So that's
Right.
why when people give me my flowers, it'd be so difficult. Like, oh shit. And again, everybody like Snap. You gotta realize. I realize who I am. Trust me. I
Mm-hmm.
know, but it's like okay, but yeah, I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, eventually it will become this. But at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
long as I'm doing what's making me happy, and if I can help somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
that's more satisfying than the fame.
I like that. I like that. And also look at it like this though, too. Accepting flowers is just another opportunity to plant seeds.
I
It
get
is
them
what it is.
and all the
That's
time.
what I'm saying. So even if you have it taking time for you to be able to accept it, utilize that to say, hey, listen, this is another opportunity to seeds along with these flowers. So I'm just planting more seeds as I'm accepting them. You know what I mean? So
I
that
like
that's
that.
to,
I
yeah,
like
that's right. That's paying it forward. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? It's paying it forward. It is what it
real
is.
quick,
Like,
real quick.
yeah.
This Thursday, what we doing? We meeting up and all.
Excuse me.
Thursday, we meeting up at the John.
What's going on at the John?
We meeting up at Crush and all.
Yeah, but Crush is always Crush. We at Crush. I'll be out there. You already know. Crush is a vibe all the
Yeah,
time.
listen, shout out to Crush Lounge too, man.
I know. Shout out to Crush and whatnot. So
Shout out to Black fucking ass Karen, man, and Star, and my homegirl. That's two stacks. Let me give a shout out to fucking two stacks. That's the all right. So you know how the
Stacks.
game is. One thing I can say about two stacks, and I'm
Uh-huh.
flowers, and I know this about me and what I'm doing.
Right.
Right, two stacks is a real one.
Yeah, that's my
Ever
roadie
since
right there.
she
Yeah.
on me, she never, I never got. It's crazy because I'm real observant. Trust me, I don't
Hmm.
give a fuck how much I like you. The moment
Right, right.
you do something crazy, it'll
Yeah.
never be the same.
Hmm.
Two stacks has been two stacks.
Hmm.
And that's what the fuck I know. And that's my
Right.
fucking comedy. So salute to Two Stacks. She been on many platforms and stages
Yeah.
that I have not even touched. But not comparing because everybody got their own path in this entertainment game.
Right.
You know, and I just feel like I'm more so I learn and I'm still learning. Salute and give thanks to the ones that's actually supporting you that's in your corner. Fuck
Hmm.
the haters. Fuck
That's
the
true.
whatever shit. What about
Right.
the ones that treat you right? What
Yeah.
about the ones when you walk in the room and you know it's genuine?
Mhm.
That's two stacks.
You are absolutely right. Shout out to Stacks. That's
Yeah,
listen. Always was it. Like I
yeah,
said, that was who comedy show it was or whatnot that she let me get my little 5 minutes off. A little rookie wet behind the ears ass. Boy, I'm a podcaster. I'm not a comedian, but I said, you know what? Let me give it a shot and whatnot. All right. Shout out to Stacks though. Real
yeah.
quick. Let's play the GOAT game. I got two things to do. This gonna go fast, and then after that, I got another game, and then we done. All
Okay,
right,
all right.
cool. So first,
Wait a minute, let me wet my lips. So you're kind of dry.
I am not mature enough for that. You can't just say that out loud. Like I'm immature. Like
No,
when
I
you say
wasn't
that,
wetting the second.
not
I,
just
oh, go ahead.
so right.
What I do?
Um, huh?
I said, what I do? I wasn't wetting the second.
That's it. That's it. No, I'm just saying.
All right, let's game. Game on. Let's go.
All right. So look, who is your GOAT of comedy?
Ooh, it's male or female, just one person.
Ooh. Now, is there you can do a goat and you can do a quote. A quote is
Or a wop. I mean, what?
no,
A guap or a wop? A goat and a guap? A wop? A what? All right.
not a wop. A goat and a quote. A quote is
Look,
greatest woman of all time.
listen.
So you
All
can
right.
do either one
That's
or
difficult.
both.
That's difficult because
Mm-hmm.
there's so many icons and so many legends.
Hmm.
So it's like, do I go with? I'm not based on popularity and all that. Now, when I grew up on it, so if I'm speaking on, I mean, I feel like shit. We all blessed, but I definitely gotta shit. If we talking about, all right, as far as a male, we talking about whatever. I'm gonna say, damn, my age might show, but it's cool. It's like two. I mean, of course, I know the like Richard Pryor. I was really young, but
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Murphy.
You gonna go with Eddie Murphy. That's your goat.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy is
Mhm.
definitely. Um, it's so many more.
Right.
Yeah, and I could do the, yeah,
Mhm.
Eddie Murphy, but he started, he started doing comedy when he was 17.
I know. Trust me, I know. He was out there early. Like his game was
But when you name who's before Eddie Murphy, we talk
yeah.
about the Red Foxes, we talking about the Dolomites, we talking about
Mm-hmm.
like so. But Eddie, like when he did that song back in the 80s,
Mhm.
I want to party all the time.
Party all the time. Yeah, that's my shit.
I think he was like, so it was like, now, man, it's too many. I don't know. It's too many. It's too many legends as far as females.
Right.
Now, as far as my memory right
Yeah.
now,
Right.
on for that juice, you gotta be careful what you're saying because they're going 5 years from now. They're gonna be like, oh, you didn't mention.
Yeah, exactly. When the role come up or whatnot, when it's time to be on screen with them or what, But
Yeah, they're gonna judge it.
nobody should ever take anything personal or whatnot because your preference now is your preference now. What is
But you
today?
know
Today
what?
is
Oh my. Okay, so I said,
mhm,
as far as female wise,
right.
damn, damn, and then then we got Martin. Like, yo, all right, man. Like that's what I'm saying. It's just all right. So yeah, it's a couple males
Right.
on the same type time. All right, so females,
Mm-hmm.
as far as I can think back right at this moment.
Right.
So for the record, don't judge me for this moment, y'all.
No. Good.
Um, oh shit, what's the I mean, of course, we got the see, I can say the Whoopi Goldbergs, but Whoopi, she did
Okay.
a stand up and then she progressed. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
Yeah.
but then we got, all right, I'm talking about Samore and Lunel.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Got you.
definitely motherfucking, I'm not going to call that woman Nikki Parker.
Monique.
Monique.
Right. All
She,
right. Quick fire. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. The Philly goat.
say
The
that again?
goat. The goat of Philly.
As far as what? Hip hop? Because you know I'm hip hop too. So,
I see. Well, I guess you know what I could do that because I kind of backed off of that because I didn't know how hip hop you are, but now knowing your story, you massively hip hop. So, the goat Philly hip hop rapper. Let me go. Let me hear it.
me, bitch. The fuck you talking about? Like,
Besides you,
all right, why? All right, you want to go? Cause all right, damn shit. No, this hard. This is hard. That's hard. That's really hard because it's damn. All right, so I'm thinking about my era now.
yeah,
Okay, so
right. I'm listening. Mm-hmm.
don't judge me. And then you got the groups too that was like that put
Mm-hmm.
on the map heavy.
So if you're gonna say a group, then make it all one act. Just to, what I mean, if that's one, like the group is just one. Now, if it's somebody in the group that stands out, but I mean, I don't know. We talking about groups in Philly.
I'm just trying to answer to the best of my ability. 'Cause I love, you know what it is? Because when you love on everybody, so it's like,
Right.
they gonna be like, of course, it is certain, like I said, my era, we got the Will Smiths
Okay.
that definitely put, like, but we got people before him,
Mm-hmm.
and then we got people after him. And I felt like if the brakes pump, because they decided to do other things that escalated their career.
Right.
So
Right.
we got the major figures, then we got the state fucking property.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. So you feel like major figures of state property kind of land on their own plane and you
they
can
they,
keep
they,
them
they,
even?
they, 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 they put a shift in Philly. Like,
Yeah, I
I'm
can see that.
every people before.
Yeah.
I may not be naming the other pioneers because remember,
Mm-hmm.
in my era,
Yeah.
that does not mean, and then it's just other people. Like I'm sticking to Philly because I
Right.
can say Scarface, I can say Public Enemy,
Yeah. Yeah. But we talk about Philly though.
but we talk about Philly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm talking about my era then.
Right. 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 All
So
right. So So we going. So we going with Will.
We are going with more than that. We are going with Will Major Figures Estate Property.
Vibes. All right, one more.
Oh, I feel like I forget something. I feel like this is set up.
Yeah, you.
I'm not talking about. We're gonna do the Roots because the Roots, like they. Shit, I was in King. With the what's the light skin one name?
What from the Roots?
Yeah, he went to King. I was in King.
You talking about
light skin one name? James. What the fuck is his name? No, he's too light skinned for a name like James.
Yeah, about to say you talking about. Oh, you talking about the one that plays an instrument? He plays the sax or something like that, right?
I don't
or
know.
play the guitar or bass or something.
He was light skinned.
Because you could be taught like I don't know if he was light skinned, but I know
No, see,
used to be in it. Dice Raw. I remember he was the other rapper. It was Black Thought. Dice Raw was the two rappers that were part.
Like I'm thinking about groups because when you know your group is decent when it's like okay when you like everybody out that group.
Yeah.
But it's always that one or two that stands out.
That's true. And I mean, yeah, it's the it's the Bobby Brown effect. All right, GOAT movie, just one, greatest movie of all time.
And it ain't Philly, it's just whatever the fuck.
Just whatever.
Scarface.
Ooh, wow, you hit him with that. Scarface is my shit. Scarface is my shit because Scarface it don't pull no punches, and you ain't really gotta apologize to nobody about why the movie is what it is. It's no secret behind it. This nigga came from Cuba. He wanted money. He sold coke. He killed people. He got killed.
And why do a dumbass glorify shit? That's what I'm talking about. Like, but basically, it's still a message. Everything that's happening, a movie, a video, a song, a poem, everything has a message behind it.
Right.
Has a message behind it. Okay? Scarface. I think, yeah.
Vibe.
Now, that's why I want to talk to you after this.
Okay.
But go ahead.
We're gonna talk. Yeah, off camera. We're gonna talk.
With no
all
drawers
right.
on, right?
Say it again.
We're gonna talk together with no drawers on or
oh shit, man. You listen.
No, I was just asking because I don't even know.
I keep my drawers on for all business talks.
Right.
Yeah, I have to.
But what if
it could be a fine, huh?
So what if we in a business meeting and my drawers fall to my ankles by accident?
That's a wild business meeting. Yo, my business meetings don't ever work out like that. That's some crazy shit.
I'm be like, I take this off the
That's a wild ass business meeting. I'm gonna let you know that if you've had a business meeting like that, we're gonna rethink business meetings. That's some wild shit. So I got something for you real quick though, right? This segment is called You Bet Not Laugh. I want to see. I didn't even say anything yet, and you start to laugh.
Wait, before you do that.
Okay.
Because I got time today.
Right.
That's why I said, give me a second and let me come on when I come on.
Okay. Got you.
Wait a minute. Before you do, all right, before you talk about something else for 2 minutes.
Okay. What can we talk about for 2 minutes? So
that shit hanging on my door.
Yeah. So we got a lovely. It looks like a jean jacket next to. I see a fern in the other corner. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay. I wonder what was the entire ensemble that went along with that shit. So that, and then sup though. Huh?
What? The black one I stole from out of Foreman Mills back in 2016.
Why do you know that? Why do you know that? And why do you remember that? 2016. And why did you steal from the Foreman Mills? That is wild. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I'm about to say we could have just forgive me. I keep forgetting we live. I'm like, we could have just blurred that out, but we can't. Yeah,
No,
because
no, I didn't know.
yeah.
That's right. Shit.
But believe it or not, and whatnot, most people that go live, it be worse. So I don't even think that that's enough.
No, I did steal it.
Nah,
Borrowed it.
you just borrowed it. Just never didn't get back around to it yet.
So what's
Back around and drop the shit
what's
off.
that?
All right. So listen. I got some of the corniest dad jokes in the history of the world right now, right? Black dad jokes.
Oh shit.
Now the funniest thing about it is that when I didn't write these, but when I pulled them, I read them, and some of them might be a little racist because I hope that black people wrote them. But I'm just going to say them and whatnot. And the objective of this game is for you not to laugh. And because I'm telling you not to laugh, you're gonna laugh, and that's the whole point. But don't laugh. You can't laugh. You better not laugh. Don't laugh. All right.
Because I'm not going to help. So go ahead.
I got you. What's the best way to take care of your Jordans? I didn't even say the punchline. That was the setup.
You asking me? You want me to answer that?
Yeah, I want you to answer it. What's the best way for you to take care of your Jordans? Give up. Always err on the side of caution.
Always want. Wait, I don't like that.
Yeah, it was corny. As I said, it was corny. All right. What did the black scientist? I'm sorry. Why did the black scientist study microbiology? She did it for the culture.
Because he gonna see his dick.
Yo, wow.
Wait a minute, micro. What? When I heard micro, all right, what?
What did it say nothing about? Where did the dick thing pop up from? Pause.
Did you say micro?
I said, why did the black scientists study microbiology?
So when you use micro, I just kind of.
Why did you want the micro penis? Is that what happened?
My brain.
How does your brain, when somebody says micro, how does your brain go?
All right, think about it. Micro small, micro braids. Like,
but
micro. I mean, all right. So, my bad. It must be a demon. Go ahead.
So the answer is she did it for the culture. Get it? A culture that you put in the petri. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I'm fucked up. Go ahead.
All right.
This is the last one.
All right, hold up. No, because I'm trying to make you laugh. All right.
Don't try to make me laugh.
What do you call a female friend who is into men and women?
Bye, bitch.
Bye, Felicia. So,
but I like bye.
Right. See what I'm saying? Not too bad or what? That wasn't too bad. All right.
Bye, bitch. Like a bisexual. Okay.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's the same thing. You know, I actually like your answer a little bit better. Did you hear about the huge banquet Fetty Wap held? 1738. That's funny. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry for you because I didn't get it. I'm just like, all right, what? Fetty is blind? Is his eye going?
Oh, yes.
No, what's going on with him?
He locked up.
He's still locked
up. I think he is. Yeah, I think he's doing some time right now.
But if he couldn't see the other side of the story, why would they judge him?
Yo, that's crazy.
Because
that's wild. I see that.
I don't see. Look, I ain't see shit.
I'm working on my heaven trip, and you ain't making it no easier with that when not. All right.
Why was he an eyewitness?
Yeah.
No.
I'm not. No, because my maturity. See, that's the whole thing. You throwing it out there. I'm not mature enough to handle these. I'm gonna laugh at him.
Was he? Okay, I'm not gonna say it again
All
because
right, all right, there we
I
go.
feel like you're trying to judge me.
I'm not. I'm not. I just want you to understand that I'm trying to get into heaven.
Okay, so what he have could have witnessed. All I'm asking was, why is he? I don't know why. I don't know why is he locked up.
Did you say why is he locked up?
Yeah, why is I'm at shit? Why is he locked up? Why, I mean, why? Like, no. All right, it's getting dry. Come on, next. All right,
All right, got one more for you. Did you hear about the black woman debating whether to straighten her hair?
say that one more again.
Did you hear about? Did you hear the one about the black woman debating whether or not to straighten her hair?
I
It,
definitely am
it was
not.
a question of to be or not to be.
Whoever did that, not your friend.
I think that was racist, and I don't think that a black person wrote that. I just don't. We get the to be or not to be, the relaxer. I get it. I don't know. But that was, yeah. I'm sorry for these black jokes. I'm gonna have to go back to the white ones
Can I
next
give
week.
you a corny joke?
Sure, go ahead. And I won't laugh. Watch. Go ahead.
Damn, I gotta think of something old. This is old.
Okay.
All right.
Straight face.
I don't know. It might. I don't know. Shit. I don't say it on my shit.
Mm.
Um, what was Jackie Chan's favorite drink?
Water.
No. Well, yeah, you got it. Yeah,
Ah!
okay. But
See?
you ain't say the fuck right, bitch. I don't like
No, that's racist though. I don't want to keep. It's bad enough that I said it. It's racist.
that is not racist.
I don't know. It just.
Oh, cause you ain't. Oh, that's why your monkey ass said it like you
I
did.
said what? Yeah, water. I didn't say water. You know what I mean?
Oh my god. I don't like you no more. And we're not gonna have a conversation after this interview.
Why? 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 Because I can't. Because I
You
can't have
didn't say it right, and I don't like it. I feel like you should have went with your first instinct.
that. I do agree with that. I do agree with that and whatnot. Sometimes,
Now,
you know.
certain stuff because of your all right, certain stuff that you are watching, what you say now, you really do.
Yeah.
They're gonna run it all the way back.
Oh my
Call
god.
you a pedophile or racism or whatever the fuck they make you. You
I
know,
just really like, to be honest with you, everything that I'm doing, like for this channel and for the Know It All Network and Mr. Know It All podcast and everything, even Know It All Knows and all this other stuff. I just want it to be a testament that I existed. Does that
exactly.
make sense?
Because this is our world now. This
Right.
like literally. Like
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody about before all this shit having a beeper or some shit. And not even that, like
Did you say a beaver?
a beeper
Oh shit.
or the two-way pager.
I remember that.
Yeah, and then it's like we had a conversation about that. And not if I'm not mistaken, I think yesterday I said something about the subject. I don't know what certain platforms, but when I was on the live with the Nero and them, and I said something about I said shit, I still got my MySpace or something like that. Rich was like, you still got a MySpace? But when I do type of but no, let me be quiet.
Listen.
Look, wait a minute.
All right. Tell
Well,
us
the
about.
MySpace pictures is different. And I
All right.
don't know how to shut down the account because it's like, what the fuck is that?
Don't worry about it. It shut itself down. You all right. You all right. Sorry. So quick.
Go ahead.
Tell everybody about y'all drawing when it's in theaters. You know what I mean? When they can see you,
So
give us your information real
going
quick, and we'll
down
close out.
now again. I am Red Snapper, the Queen of Philly, Madam of Comedy, and Philly's Queen of Hip Hop Comedy. But this Friday, not just in Philadelphia, it's spreading around. And AMC Theaters, Cherry Hill, Franklin Mills, and many more theaters. Okay, y'all drawing a big, huge comedy film written and directed by Boone and Rich Films is going down. I need everybody in the building because I'm telling y'all not going to regret that. Get y'all tickets because I'm coming with no draws on. And if I find out some of y'all not there supporting me, I'm gonna smack you with my drawers and shut the production down, bitch.
Tell them where they can find you at on socials.
They can find me in the back of your fucking bed. Say no, let me stop. No, I'm
Oh
about to
God!
uh,
Wow.
say no, let me stop, y'all. I'm on
Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, but no, literally, just Red Snapper with 3 R's at the end.
Got you. Got you.
Just if you feel different, because I'm like in my zone and you caught me on a mighty night.
Oh shit.
I don't fucking like it, bitch. But I love you.
Because you've been drinking. I appreciate
No,
you.
it's cool. Listen, this is the thing. Remember, I am myself. Now
Absolutely.
I know certain situations like you can't be like, say if you got hired at Channel 6, would you be on there like?
Oh yeah, nah. Well, I would have to get acclimated because I'm a different type of character or whatnot. But I'm gonna close this out though.
Go ahead.
So thank you so much on behalf of my guest Red Snap, on behalf of Ty Moore earlier that was on and whatnot. We'll just continue that discussion.
Yeah,
Thanks
let
for
me
everybody
know
that
about that because
yeah, it's wild. We going to thank y'all for tuning in to the live, and this have been Mr. Know-It-All Knows, and this week it was Mr. Know-It-All Knows Funny. Thank y'all. God bless you. Good night. Peace.
with no draws. Yeah.